This video will answer the question or will address the question, what do we discern? What do we discern? What do we focus on? What do we attend to? In the spirituality of Saint Ignatius of Loyola, the practice of attentiveness is a key element. During the long months of convalescence after the Battle of Pamplona, Ignatius began to be attentive to his experience. He noticed the things that happened, big and small, and the way they left him feeling. He became attentive to the experience of each day, noticing how God has been present and how he had been left feeling. This reflection helped him determine his next steps. In his autobiography, Ignatius focuses both on his life circumstances and on his interior experiences. However, his deeper purpose is to describe his experience of God. He shares various facts about the unfolding of his life, yet the richness and beauty of his story lies in the description of his interior movements. Ignatius's autobiography is primarily the story of inner journey. Ignatius had a great inclination and devotion to make known all that had taken place in his soul. In his autobiography, for example, he was convinced to have his autobiography written out when he was told that the autobiography will not be about him, that it will not exalt his person. Rather, it will be an opportunity for him to share with others how God dealt with him, the things that God did for him. It is going to be a story of his relationship with God. And that is what made him convince or made him agree to have his autobiography written out. Similarly, in the spiritual exercises, he made known to others the things that he had observed in his own soul and found useful, which he thought would be useful to other people. In his spiritual autobiography, Ignatius describes the various motions or movements that arise within, the changes that take place in his heart, and the differences in his life and relationships with others, all resulting from a personal encounter with God. He shares the struggle, the pain and desolation, as well as the joy, the energy and consolation that result from relating personally to God. With great clarity, Ignatius shares his spiritual experiences, remembering specific exterior facts of time, place, and circumstance, as well as interior details of thought, feeling, and awareness or lack of awareness, differences he noticed as a result of these experiences. He reveals the development of a discerning heart, that is, the growth in his capacity to be open to God's self-communication, his ability to notice differences in his interior reaction to God's self-communication, and his capacity to recognize the inner and outer effects resulting from God's touch. So what do we discern? We discern God's touch through our life experiences, meaning the external events, the external circumstances of our lives. We discern also the interior reactions, what is evoked or elicited in us by God's touch in our life experiences, and the action that arises from our interior reaction or reactions.